Hey, folks, welcome to the 30 and 5 here on 560WIND.com. I'm your congenial host, Mike North. The number one story is the weather. The number one story is the weather. It was 75 degrees. I was downtown this morning, driving back. I got the windows open. I might take the shirt off today. No, I'm not going there. But anyway, I'm just saying, it's a beautiful thing. When have I ever had, besides when I was boozing, color in my face in March? Well, St. Patrick's Day. But that's beside the point. Anyway, it's beautiful out. Enjoy the day. And Mitt Romney's enjoying his day, 47% to 35%. I'm not impressed. Santorum got 35% of the vote in a state that's moderate. How many evangelicals do we have in Illinois? Not like they have them all over the rest of the country, especially the southern states. It's a moderate state. It's a blue state. Okay, so Romney's starting to distance himself, but he'll lose Louisiana now to Santorum. So Santorum will pick up people. Plus, Santorum did not have, and this is the thing that worries me about Santorum. I think he thought he didn't have a chance at the beginning. Otherwise, he'd be in every race in every state and with every district. And he's not. But he doesn't have a whole lot of money. But Romney should be winning 60 to 35 or something. When you're spending the money he's spending, please, still wide open. Still wide open, because as soon as he loses Louisiana, he can't win a southern state. He can't win a southern state. And Gingrich, go away. You got full of yourself after you won South Carolina. I believed in you, but you know what? You've made one misstep after another. And Ron Paul, go away. Although you got 17%, which I give a pretty good deal of credit to. You got your niche audience, okay? But 17% of the population voting for you isn't going to get it done. Now, let's talk about Oprah Winfrey. I heard somebody call her an entrepreneur. No, she was a talk show host from Baltimore who had the backing of ABC and WLS and Joe Ahern, okay? Then, as she started getting good, she's a hell of a talent. What she's done is unbelievable. But you can't call her an entrepreneur. Now she's an entrepreneur, and she's out $250 million. Now, who would ever think that NorthToNorth.com would be in the black and Oprah Winfrey be in the red? The Discovery Channel, they had a health show on, or their network was a health network. It did better ratings than she's doing, okay? Oprah Winfrey may be talented, but you still need, if you're going to go out on your own, you cannot just go off the seat of your pants. She had no plan. Her plan was, I'm Oprah Winfrey. I can get it done. She's finding out that, hey, it isn't as easy as it looked. You lost your brand. Her brand has taken a tremendous hit today in the newspapers here in Chicago. Also, ladies and gentlemen, and let's not forget this. Peyton Manning's got to have his 18. How about Peyton Manning? It's all about him at the end of the day. That team's not the best team he could have signed with, but that's the team he got the most money offered to him. And then he wants number 18 from a guy that's like 90 years old, Frank Tripucka, who was the original quarterback for the Broncos. And, I usually respect history. He says he respects the history, the retired numbers, unless it's his. Then he doesn't respect it at all. What was Frank Tripucka going to do? Here's the way I'm hearing it. They asked if they could have the number 18. If he says no, Manning ain't signing. Can you believe that? What happens to Frank Tripucka? This nice man is sitting at home, and the little infant's got to have the number. I remember he wanted number 19, Johnny U's number. With the Colts, you know what they said? It's retired. And that's exactly what the Denver Broncos should have said. It's retired. If $100 million ain't good enough with you with 4 neck surgeries and you got to have this guy's number, forget about it. But John Elway didn't stick to his guns on that one. They wanted him so bad. And guess what? I don't think it's going to turn out good. I looked at the teams yesterday. And why wouldn't Tim Tebow get signed by Jacksonville? Jacksonville has a half-filled stadium every year. They don't sell any merchandise. They're off the map. And you got Chad Henne, or you're talking about the kid in Miami? David Garrard? Somebody in Miami's got to be asking the question today, because as much angst as there's been about quarterbacking, how could you, in a state that's owned by Tim Tebow, sign a guy who hasn't played for a year? Miami boy, the once proud Dolphins in trouble. Like I said, beautiful today. Check your weather out there from around the country. Thanks for listening to 560WIND.com. I'm Mike North, your congenial host. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our number one priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com.